When the pandemic hit, Shakima Johnson was just 8 months into her fitness journey. But by then, the Atlanta 32-year-old was in a groove and there was no turning back. For almost 3 years, Johnson has been pushing herself to get as healthy and as strong as she possibly can be. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here to talk about what inspired her and what keeps her motivated. Beth, first of all, her transformation is amazing.
It is really amazing, and it's inspiring too, Christine. You know, she really set out as a single mom with a full-time job. Now she has a personal training business, and she found a way to tackle the biggest challenge of her life and talk to us about how she did it. When it comes to our bodies,
it's yours. You only get one.
Shamika Johnson has fallen in love with what hers can do.
I feel great. It's really cool to see what my body is able to accomplish.
And to understand what this 32-year-old Amazon PR manager has been able to accomplish, you need to see the pictures. Shamika's transformation began in the summer of 2019 with a scale at 326 pounds.
I took my son David on a trip to Disney World, and I noticed how tired I was just walking around the park. And it got me to thinking that maybe I needed to remove this barrier from our lives, which was my weight.
But first, Shamika says she needed to find her motivation to stay on track.
You can't stop. You can do it.
And not just for David, who was 5.
Just because you're tired doesn't mean you're going to quit.
But then also just really starting to fall in love with the person that I saw in the mirror again, getting to know her a little bit better and the things that drives her.
Shamika settled on 2 goals: make better food choices and exercise every day. And at first,
I'll be honest, I was working out really hard, but I was still really enjoying the foods that I like. It wasn't until I began to really change my nutrition and lean into what I was putting in my body. I call it body fuel in my book, what fuels I was putting into my body, that things really started to shift.
She started with water.
I replaced all the drinks, juices, and sugary drinks with water. I was still eating what I wanted, but I was only drinking water. And then slowly started replacing like fried food with baked or grilled and making smarter nutrition choices along the way. That sped things up tremendously.
And she focused on 5 pounds at a time.
When I got on the scale and I started seeing that first 5, 10, and 15 pounds come off, that's when I got excited. I got motivated.
Running was another challenge.
I wasn't able to, jog for more than about 60 seconds without stopping, panting, out of breath. Taking morning runs through the neighborhood really helped me kind of get over that hurdle.
And she realized she had to stop fixating on the scale.
I would jump up every morning just to see if the workout the day before worked, and I just didn't want to become a prisoner to the scale, so I began to track my measurements in other ways. How do I feel today? What's my endurance like after this workout? I have control over how I look. I have control over how I feel.
When she dropped the first 100 pounds,
I decided to write a book about my fitness journey for no other reason than to document what just happened to me. I felt like this was something different. So Inner Animal really talks about how I was able to tap in to my internal motivation that helped push me through my fitness journey.
In all, Shamika has lost 150 pounds, and she's now a personal trainer. And David is 8.
I've literally transformed before his eyes, and it's so funny because I showed him a picture of me from 2019 the other day, and he was like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" He barely recognized me.
And Shamika Johnson now feels like she is in control of her story.
And it all starts with a decision one day, whether it's in the middle of a theme park or just sitting at your home. You can wake up and decide to do something about it. And my fitness journey is my love letter to myself. It's a way that I practice self-care every single morning when I wake up, and I pour into this one body that I was blessed with.
And what a good way of thinking about it. And Shamika says she feels proud that she lost the weight naturally without restrictive diet or punishing workouts. Instead, she says she set those small reachable goals, 5 pounds at a time, doing some kind of exercise every day and trying to eat clean and using that food as fuel. And she says that is exactly, Christine, what got her here today. And man, does she not look pretty great.
Fantastic. The work has clearly paid off. And can her little boy, can he be my motivator?
I know, right?
Come on, just because you're tired doesn't mean, Oh, I love it. That's a great story. Thanks, Beth.